If you don't get the Democratic nomination, will you run third party?
Well, first of all, I'd say this. And if you made a checklist of all the things my uncle John F. Kennedy believed in and that he fought for this country, and all of the values and principles and reforms that my father fought for, that I would check off every one of those. I think, what I consider myself a traditional Kennedy Democrat, and the fact that many Republicans now are supporting the fact that we shouldn't have toxics in the environment, to me is a good thing. And the other issues that I believe in, the more Republicans that support those issues, the better. It was weird, strange for me, for years I've been trying to get Fox News to cover the issue of endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors, which I've worked on, litigated on in many years, they're a class of chemicals that affect sexual development in human beings and in animals. Things like PCBs, PFAS, atrazine, and many, many others. And I've been trying to get Republican, the Fox News and other Republican news casters to cover that issue for years about the dangers of that, and the drops in sperm count, the early the links with those chemicals, and early puberty in females, boys and girls, and nobody's been willing to touch it. It was considered a Democratic issue, and then Tucker Carlson did an entire documentary about it, and all of a sudden a lot of Democrats were saying, "Oh, that's a bad issue." I don't understand that. I think it's an issue that we fought for, that I've fought for many years, and I'm really happy if Republicans and Democrats are both paying attention to those issues. So, would I run as a Republican? No.
Would you run third party?
My hope is to bring the Democratic Party back to its original core values, the values that FDR stood for, that Harry Truman stood for, that John F. Kennedy stood for, and Robert Kennedy stood for.
So run as an independent, is that on the table?
I don't, no, that is not on the table.